guys, welcome. We haven't done a reading in a long time. This is our chance to really make something special. We're in Thailand now, so we've been actually a little bit under the weather. We've had some difficulties, and it suddenly hit me. I need to do a reading to see how I can, just make something better here. So we're going to pick a card to begin our reading. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pick one. I feel like these happy people. We're going to go with the happy people. Alright, so here's my question. Question is, how can I really want to feel this question here. I want this to be the right question for the cards. Connect is the word. Connect with people here. I've had some amazing experiences already. I've done a tarot reading for some of the people at the hotel here. It went very well. I was very excited about it. But I want to ask, how can I connect with people here? So we've got our first card here. This is what covers us. So 4 wands are strung with garlands, and there are revelers in front of a castle. This card covers you. It represents your general environment in relation to your question. How can I connect with people here? This card represents celebration, but also relaxing, as in a joyful return home. So that's what's on my mind with this connection, is relaxing. That's what I want to happen. This isn't the answer to how to connect. This is just like what's on my mind when I'm trying to connect. Apparently someone's moving furniture in the next room, so it's always good when that happens with our ASMR videos. So let's look at the next one here. So this is our crossing card. This is actually gonna go against me for connection. And here, this is interesting. This card actually, to me, might even imply some drug use, whether it's even just alcohol or anything that takes you into a dreamy state. There are 7 strange cups full of different visions. This card crosses you. Even if it is a good card, it will act as an obstacle based on how can I connect with people here. The 7 of Cups represents images of the imagination, magic favors, feelings seen in the window of contemplation. You will gain in these areas, but nothing permanent or substantial. So this sort of fantasy will act as a barrier on connecting with people here. So I need to let go of some of the fantasies, some of these sort of maybe even drug-induced ideas of like they're not real, and that will act as a barrier to connecting to people here. So I think that's good advice. Okay, let's see. This is the one. This is what grounds us. This is the best we can achieve, or what we have in our mind is the best we can achieve here. A sword with a crown and a victory garland stands atop it. This card grounds you. It carries with your mind the best you can achieve based on how can I connect with people here. Interesting, a crown for the crown. This card represents a victory, ability, and conquest. So here with the connection, it definitely implies that I'm going to be sort of a leader here, right? I'm not just like, oh, hey, you're my buddy, but probably with the tarot cards, I'll be leading some people into ways that, they'll consider me a leader of them with the crown there. Alright, now this is what I have to use to achieve that output. Alright, so we got the devil. It says, a half man, half goat, winged creature perches on a stand that has 2 naked humans chained to it. One is male with a tail of fire, and one is female with a tail of grapes. They both have small horns on their head. The devil. This card is beneath you. It's what you have to use to achieve your goals based on how can I connect with people here. This card represents limitations on freedom, such as attachment or addiction. Each tail and the horns represents the sexual energy of humans, as they are chained by its power as well. So there's definitely an energy of limitation to connect with the people here. So I want to be aware that I have that to use. I have that power of limitation to use. connect? So we've got to be ready for that. Now we're going to look at the past here. The past actually is very interesting here. It says a man looks out over the water which has 3 ships. He holds one staff in his hand with 2 behind him. This card represents the currents of the past based on how can I connect with the people here. This card represents venturing forth or expansion, little footsteps, venturing forth or expansion, right? The ships represents his interest and may have potential across the sea. That's where it was before I went to Thailand. So that's very accurate of the past here. Now let's look at the future. This is not the answer. This is not the answer to the question. This is just what's going to come in the future with connecting. So it looks like I'll have to abandon some of my ideas that I had about connecting. It says a person who looks dejected is giving up on the cups of his happiness, enterprise, or previous undertaking. This card represents the currents of the future based on how can I connect with people here. One reading of this card is that it speaks for itself, abandonment of the cups of one's joy. But another reading, which I like, suggests mild positivity, modesty, and honor based on leaving some of these ideas behind. So there's some ideas I have to let go. Now let's look at what's inside, or how I feel inside. Okay, this is a very workmanlike one here. A man sits on a bench working diligently with hammer and chisel, crafting a pentacle. 2 more pentacles under him, and 5 are set on the post beside him, while a town lies in the distance. This card represents how you feel based on how can it connect with people here. This card represents repetitive work and mastery of that work. So again, mastery related to the crown, being the victor or the leader here. This card represents repetitive work and mastery of that work. The skill that the man is developing will serve him well. He has set himself apart to concentrate on his task. So I need to concentrate. And I need to do probably more tarot readings with these people. They really liked it. Now, this is the house. This includes my people back at home, but also the people I'm living with now here in the hotel. A youth stands as if proclaiming. They hold a staff in their hands. This card represents your house, especially people who live with you and how they affect your question. How can I connect with the people here? This card represents youthful ideas. It could be a lover or someone who bears a message of the new creation, which has come to be. So that's interesting that there is a youthful ideals that surround me, or I think that's mostly where I am right now in my house, my hotel that I'm staying in right now. A lot of the staff is young for sure. Now here's my hopes and fears about connecting with people here. Second to last card of the reading, the last card is what will come. It says 10 cards which appear in a rainbow, which is being viewed by a man and a woman in amazement and ecstasy. His arm is about her as if they were husband and wife. There are 2 children dancing around them who have not perceived the rainbow, but are happy in their own way. Beyond them, a scenic home is next to a river. This card represents your hopes and fears with regard to how can I connect with people here. The 10 of Cups is about true contentment, satisfaction of the entire heart. If next to a royal card, that card represents someone who's looking out for the querent's interest. Also, it could represent querent. That's me. I'm querying. I'm the querent. Town or village. So I can see how this would be my hopes very easily. Well, that seems like a great hope. Connection, with the people around me is going to result in true contentment, satisfaction of the entire heart. Now, maybe my fear is that I won't get there. Or maybe my fear is not being able to connect, so I won't get to that, which would make sense. Now, how about what will come? Alright, what will come is the final and most important card of the reading, the 10th card. Oh, the Chariot. Very interesting. The Chariot is a very moving forward thing. So that does seem like I am going to be able to connect. I've got to keep moving. I've got my Ace of Swords here. I have to make sure to focus on that crown. And I have to use my power, my devil power. But let's read it. A young warrior with a crown. See, again, referring to that crown. That's another card talking about that, just like the crowning card there. A crown for a crown. A young warrior with the crown of stars rides forth in a chariot with 1 black and 1 white sphinx pulling it forward. This final card reading represents what will come in relation to your question. How can I connect with people here? This card represents action. That's what I was saying about you gotta do and do and do. The Chariot is always driving forward. The Sphinxes are the duality of nature. In this case, both harnessed to the warrior's purposes. Thus, willpower and determination are represented as well. So, that's the answer to my question. How can I connect with people here? I'm going to need willpower. I'm going to need determination. And I'm going to keep having to take action, which means I can't just sit in my hotel room and do tarot readings with y'all. I need to get out there and do some readings with some other people. So I think that's a pretty good answer to our question. And I'm just going to close this so we can look at the tarot board in general. Kind of zoom in a little bit, kind of play with it, just kind of look at it as a whole. And anyway, guys, check it out, cryptotarot.club. Looks like I've got some other people talking in the other room, so it's time to go. I bid you adieu. And put comments, man. Anything you want me to do a reading on, send it to me, and I'll check it out. Maybe we'll get some good readings for you guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye.